What's up there, guys? Camping Costa here, bringing you a review of the game Capture HD by AVerMedia. So we're gonna go right over to the box, and this is the box art. When you receive your box, you'll be getting the following, I guess. It will just kind of show you everything. I'll get into detail with all these specs so you guys can understand everything, and that is all of the box. Nothing to really explain on the box because all the information I'm going to be telling you is in this video. So let's just get the box out of the way, and we're going to go to the best, or not the best part, but the convenient part of this I guess capture card is this really small remote that my hand can cover. Probably better if I put it on my hand. Relatively small, because when I saw this in another video it looked humongous just the way it was, but it's actually relatively small. And here are all the buttons, so if you want to just record right away, you just press record or snapshot. And changing between modes is very important, real time to standard mode. So real time is what you want, and I'll get into that very soon, momentarily. We have just playback buttons, your basic play, stop, pause, fast forward, rewind, and your operational buttons for the menus right here, and OK. So put that to the side. Now the AVerMedia itself is very, very small. Again, as compared to my hand, me covering it, it's probably my hand width, so relative to my hand is the width of this box, and it's very, very small, as you can probably tell. It's just small compared to the HD PVR. It's just tiny. So I know it might not look like much, but this is pretty much what the box looks like. So just kind of get into here. This is what you're getting pretty much. So let me get into the buttons here on the front, which is a crucial part. And here we have the recording button. If you're not lazy and you manually want to press it, the power button, and the receiver for the remote. And on this side is the USB for your external hard drive. So you plug it into there, and you cannot plug USB to USB for the computers, which kind of sucks. It would have been cool if you could, do the HPOG thing where you plug this into your computer and you could, do all that. But I'm sad to say that you cannot do that. So it's kind of a downer. But then again, that's only if you want to do live streams or that kind of stuff. So I finally figured out what kind of internal hard drive goes in here, and that is the SATA 2.5 internal hard drive. So yeah, this is where it goes into. This is just a piece of paper you take out, and here is I think the measurements, which you can obviously change. I think this is for smaller. If you have a smaller one, I guess it could fit in here because these are rubber. So here it's saying 12.5 millimeters or 9.5 millimeters. I don't know what that is converted into inches because I'm a Canadian. I don't use the imperial system of measurement. So yeah, let's just put that back. So, yep. And let's put this to the side. Now we're going to head over to the power adapter. Now you might be thinking, not really impressive, but with this it's actually impressive because instead of just a standard locked in specific adapter here, the different countries have different male ends of for power. So what you can do is actually remove this and switch out for another one. Sadly, in my my box, I don't think it actually comes with it. I think you have to buy these things separately. I'll look online for that and put a link in the description when the time comes. So hopefully I can find, if you're going to a different country or something, you can just switch it out and replace what the country you're in. So you can just, prop it in there, take this one out, prop another one in. If you're traveling a lot with this thing, I'm not really gonna. I don't think I'm ever gonna travel with it. So, yeah, it's for those who like to travel and use these for recording games or whatever. So, over here is the cables you get. Standard basic cables. They're 4.5 to 5 feet, I predict. So yeah. So I'm finally using the Imperial system. So Americans, they're getting the love. So 5 feet, 4.5 to 5 feet, roughly these cables are. Don't take my word for it, but I predict. So I just kind of just like held them against my body, and okay, that sounded really wrong. So I just put it beside my body, and then I just kind of like checked out how long it was. So that's how I predicted it. It's roughly that long. I'm not sure. So yeah, the same thing goes for the HD component. Yeah, so same thing with that. Obviously, it would kind of be weird if the audio was shorter than the actual other cables. Okay, so the thing that I really enjoy about the HD capture card here is this cable that comes with it also. Xbox, the PS3, and you got the Wii. Don't really think Wii supports HD, but you know what? I guess it looks really good. Pretty sure it has to be amazing. So yeah, I assume it would be amazing quality for your Wii. And obviously the other end, sorry, has cables. So you plug this to the bottom of the PVR, and you plug on the top those other cables over there. So now we're gonna go and head over and do a quality test for this capture device, and a setup video that will go along with it. It's kind of obvious what you do, but I guess I'll just quickly do setup. So yeah, we're gonna head over and do that right now. Okay, so now we're gonna set up the AVerMedia. So first, what you want to do is obviously connect. I don't know. It doesn't really matter which order you do it. It won't really matter. So I'm just gonna do the out first. It's pretty easy. You just match these colors to the corresponding colors on the AVerMedia. So just plug this in. Alright, so it will look like that. And then we take the audio cables from the AVerMedia game capture cables that came in the box. Again, we plug in the audio into here. Now with the other ends of these cables, you want to plug into your TV. And I'm not going to connect these because I don't have a lot of space here. So the cables that are for the Xbox or PS3 or Wii, you plug into the bottom, and the other end goes into your system, obviously. So that is how you set up the AVerMedia game capture. And sorry, I have to include this too, just in case anyone didn't catch this. Plug in the DC in there. Okay, so now we have this plugged into here, and now you plug this into a wall. And I hope this is obvious, because if it's not, then you might not want to buy this. Alright, once you got everything hooked up, there's the AVerMedia right there. You want to go ahead and press the power button on your remote, and it's going to be turning green. It'll flash a few times. Now this is where it's kind of suckish, because the thing takes like 10 seconds to start up. But on screen it will appear AVerMedia game capture ready to use, or something along those lines. It's like a little black rectangle pop up with text on it, and it will say that it's on. So now solid green light means it's on. And when you are going to record, make sure you press this mode button here, which will turn the light blue, signifying that you are playing in real time. Now if you record with standard mode, you'll have a 1 second delay. which in my previous video I recorded with the green light, and I was kind of worried for a minute, but upon later inspection of the manual, it turns out that you must have it turned on to real time for virtually no lag whatsoever. So make sure you record with the blue light on, and when you're ready to record, you press the button with the red dot on it, or you press for taking pictures. Sorry, I'm trying to get this resoluted, trying to make it look good. Alright, with the camera, with the camera button, if you want to take a picture of what you're playing or whatever, you do that, and the red button is obviously for recording. So anyway guys, I'm gonna show you some gameplay of the AVerMedia now, and show you guys how well it works.